Hi, welcome to British Values Day. Yes, it's British Values Day, and we're going to be learning all day about different British values. And your teachers are going to talk you through some different lessons. So welcome, Key Stage 1. And for those of you that haven't really spent much time with me, I'm Miss Baldwin, and I'm really excited to share the introduction PowerPoint to British values with you. Okay, British values. So what are the British values? Well, they are important beliefs that are held by an individual and or shared by a community, and the community is a group of people. We all live in Britain. So what do you think British values are? I want you to pause this video and have a think for a second about what you think a British value might be. What's something that we all as a community try to do? Let's find out. So our British values, they are democracy, the rule of law, individual liberty, mutual respect, and tolerance of those with different faiths and beliefs. Now, at the moment, you might not remember too much from last year about these 5 British values that we're going to be looking at today. So I'm going to recap and go through each one of them to review, revisit, and remind you of what we've previously learned. Democracy. Democracy is when a group of people have equal rights and the freedom to choose how they are treated, rather than just one person telling everyone what to do and having all of the power and getting to make all the decisions. And it can also refer to the way in which we vote for the person or group we want to represent us. So I want you to stop and have a think now. Can you think of how democracy is shown at Ark Franklin? And your teachers later today are going to be asking you in your afternoon briefings about how you think we can show democracy at Ark Franklin. I'm going to start you off. I think we show democracy in my class because we take a vote on our class book. So I will read a couple of class books and we will take a vote on which one we want to read. So I don't always decide, the class decides. What happens in your classroom, or what could happen in your classroom that would mean that you got a bigger voice? Have a think. Jot it down and then carry on with the PowerPoint. Rule of law. The rule of law means that all people and groups are ruled by the same laws, which helps to keep us all safe and happy. In Britain, we have a police force who make sure people do not do the wrong thing and break the law. So we all follow the same set of rules within Britain, with the same police force monitoring and making sure that everybody is safe. How do we keep people safe at Ark Franklin? Stop this video, have a think. What do we do? Which rules do we have at school? Can you have a think of any? I know that we show respect. How do we show respect at Ark Franklin? Individual liberty. Individual liberty is when people have the freedom to choose their faith, beliefs, likes and dislikes, which are outside of government control. In Britain, as long as we don't break the law, we can live as we choose and have our own opinions about things. So we're allowed to have opinions on things and people are allowed to disagree with us. But as long as we don't break any rules, that's absolutely okay. So I might say that my favourite food is pancakes. And you might say, well, Miss Baldwin, I hate pancakes. And we're allowed to have alternative opinions on that. That's absolutely okay. Now, as long as we don't do anything horrible to each other and break any rules, that's okay. We're allowed to disagree. Mutual respect. Mutual respect means that although we might not always agree with other people, we still show respect for their thoughts and feelings. So we should always show respect to others, and we should expect them to show us respect in return. And again, like I was saying, you might think bananas on pancakes are horrible. I love them. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be disrespectful and be rude to me. It doesn't mean that you're going to be unkind with your words or how you behave. But you may just say to me, Miss Baldwin, you're really wrong. Actually, I really like my, well, I actually really like porridge. And I might be like, porridge? What? No, everyone loves pancakes, and we might not agree, but we'll show that mutual respect to each other, which means that we'll be kind towards each other, and we'll expect people to be civil and polite in response. Tolerance of those of different faiths and beliefs. And this is one of my favourite British values, because it means that in Britain we accept and appreciate that other people might have a different belief than ours, and that they may believe in different religions. So as already this year, we have already done our Hinduism, our Judaism and Christianity, our E-days. We know that it's really important to learn about religions, to be understanding of other people, and to accept that actually we might not agree on what we believe, and that's absolutely okay. So how can we see the British values at Ark Franklin? I want you to stop, pause and reflect and think about what I've been talking about how you could see any of these values in action at Ark Franklin. Let's summarise. Quick quiz. What were the 5 British values? Can you remember? I can hear you calling them out to me. You're right. We've got democracy, the rule of law, individual liberty, mutual respect, and tolerance of those with different faiths and beliefs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we're learning about. Democracy, the rule of law, individual liberty, mutual respect, and tolerance of those of different beliefs. It's been an absolute pleasure delivering this to you, Key Stage 1, and I'm sure you're going to have a fantastic day learning with your own teachers.